know.
I don't know how you're going to unpack that one quickly.
Death, I guess, was a separation from God, right? Would be a form of hell. How about that?
I would say so.
Okay, I'm gonna go for that. I'm gonna go for that. Separation from God is by death is hell.
Okay.
And then
Welcome to the Pastor's Buzz. We have got some good ones, and actually, this is a special episode. We're going rapid fire edition because we had a lot of questions left over, and there was no way we could get to all of them in the time that we had. So we're going to try to answer 3 questions really quickly, and we think we can do that because we've consulted Google on all of them. So we definitely know what we're talking about.
So after we're done, you consult Google and see if we got it right.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. So if you miss any of this, just get on your iPhone and figure it out yourself. So here we go. 3 questions. Are you ready? First one. What is purple in church? Now this might require a bit of explanation for those who are wondering.
If you're not
the heck?
in church, in this kind of a church thing, there's a calendar of the church year, and over traditionally colors have been used to signify it.
A liturgical calendar.
Liturgical calendar.
Yes.
And 2 of those times, if you've been in the church world, that you would know about probably is called Advent, prior to Christmas, Lent, prior to Easter.
Mm-hmm.
And it has been the tradition to have purple as that color of Advent and Lent. Although I just read on Google, Protestants are now using blue for Advent, so we are behind the times.
Yes,
but
clearly.
But what Mitch immediately said. Will you say what you said about it? What your answer was?
I've always heard that purple signifies royalty.
So, ding, ding, he's right.
That would make sense for Advent, right? The Christ the King coming, being born.
And according to Google,
into
you're
this
right.
world. Yes.
I said I thought purple was a sign of waiting. Evidently, that did not show up on Google. What showed up on purple and Lent is a time of suffering and mourning. And honestly, that was new to me. I really do think of it as a time of waiting. That time, the waiting period before the resurrection.
Google's not always right, Nance. Sometimes you're right.
So it definitely was a time, Lent, a time of mourning and suffering, especially as people walked along that path with Jesus before the cross and then the resurrection. So Mitch was right, I was wrong, but that happens pretty often. Next question.
The Apostles' Creed includes the phrase, "He descended into hell." What does this mean? Good question.
That's a great question.
Good stumper.
Mm-hmm. And I would say...
I'm just going to keep turning to you because you always answer.
No, I shouldn't be answering. I answer something goofy, and then he comes back with the better answer. He's got a pattern going here. Separation from death is separation from God. That would be hell.
That would be hell, for
I don't
sure.
know, you have a better answer than that, probably.
No, I really don't. I think you're right on with that one, which is none of us know what hell is, right? In fact, there's varying descriptions of what that term might mean in the Bible if you look from Old Testament to New Testament. But what I think most people can agree on is, 1, it has to do with some sort of separation from God, and 2, nobody wants to go there. So
we do know that. Yeah.
So I think it's fair to say that when Christ gave his life, he was willing to be separated from the Father for some amount of time. 3 days, if I remember correctly.
3 days would be right.
3 days.
And some have changed it. I think I'm right. Some readers of the Apostles' Creed have taken that line out. We don't, as presbys, we have it in. But I think it is out in some. Maybe it was a little too scary to say Jesus was descended to hell. But I
guess it brings up the bigger question: do you believe in hell? Is there a hell? Is there such thing as a hell? And I always tell people the same answer when they ask me that, which is yes, I do believe there is a hell. Whether that's a physical hell, I don't know, but I do believe that we all have the choice to be separated from God if that's what we want. I mean, that's what free will is about. And unfortunately, you know what? I think some people are just in that place where they don't even want to be able to choose God. So they're separated from him. And I don't know what that means exactly, but I want everybody to choose life and eternal life with God and be in relationship with him.
When we say that statement, he had descended into hell, what we do know is God met him even there in that death and resurrected him. So we do know that. So he meets us where we are. Okay, last one.
Last one. Let's keep the death theme going, because that seems to be a popular one.
Well, it's 100% chance. So.
Yeah. Okay.
You answer first.
Okay. When cremation is used, are ashes supposed to be kept together, not separated in different places? And to be, right up front with you, I've never even heard of this as an issue. So I probably can't answer it intelligently.
Probably historically in certain denominations has been.
Perhaps it has been. It's been important to keep the remains together. But for me, it's not an issue. I believe that God, if we believe in a supernatural God who's able to raise things from the dead, I'm pretty sure he can figure out the ashes situation, right? If some are over here and some are over there, if he's able to actually raise things from the dead, which we profess he is able to do,
he probably can handle it.
He's gonna figure out, all of that.
And again, it's what we do know is that what matters is our spirits will be is the essence of who we are. So if part of our ashes are one place or the other, how he puts all that back together as our spirit. We know our spirit is what matters, and I keep going to my mother, don't I? But
tell me more about her. I just can't get enough.
A little of my mother's in Colorado, a little is in Driftwood, a little is up in Hill County.
For the record, all of my mother is in Bee Caves, and she's fine. And I know that her spirit is with Jesus right now. So I don't think she's worried about it. And how God resurrects that heavenly body, who knows?
Who knows?
But I'm not particularly worried about that based on what I read in the Bible and the God that I believe in, who is a supernatural, miracle-working God.
That's right.
I think he can probably work out the ashes, but
that's right. Because they were martyrs, burned at the stake.
Exactly.
What happened to them? So I think he's got.
And if anybody's getting resurrected, it's the martyrs. The martyrs. They're first in line.
Exactly. So God's got it figured out, you guys. If you want to be cremated and placed other places, he's got you covered.
Cool. Well, that's it. That's it for for the season.
The season of Buzz for the fall, really?
Well, maybe we'll have to come back with part 2.
Maybe.
But anyway, thank you all for joining us on the Pastor's Buzz. We love the questions. We love dialoguing with you all this way. And keep them coming. We're always ready for more.
It doesn't have to be in the middle of, it doesn't have to be in a series.
No.
Come ask us questions and we'll do our best to dialogue with you.
We'll even answer a question not on camera for you.
It's absolutely.
So,
all the better.
All the better, really. Yeah. So anyway, until next time, we'll catch y'all later. Adios.
Bye.